Welcome to a bone-chilling journey through the darkest corners of the internet, where fright lurks in every pixel of these scary videos. Tonight, we're delving into the realm of the unknown with our countdown of videos that will chill you to your core. Brace yourself, for what you're about to witness will keep you up at night, sending shivers down your spine. But heed this warning, don't watch this at night if you dare to escape the clutches of horrible nightmares. These tales will bring fear upon you, making you rethink watching anything before going to bed. Dare to stay tuned till the end. Number 10. Nightmare Echoes. Out in the chilling depths of the Canadian night, on the haunting grounds of the Louisville Tribe Reserve, Davis and her family were unwinding in their home. The air turned tense as peculiar sounds emerged from the shadows of the dense backyard bushes. Unseen eyes watched as they grappled with the unknown. What lurked in the darkness? A raspy, unnatural voice sliced through the air, sending shivers down their spines. It echoed their words in a perverse mimicry, a cruel laughter intertwining with the night. Fear surged, gripping their souls. The situation spiraled from creepy to downright horrifying.
Oh, come out so I can see you. Come out. Come on. Come out. Come, DJ. Come on out.
Shut up.
Come on.
Hey, just off. What's wrong with you?
Huh? What? Come on out. Why not? Yeah, come on out. Come on. Come on.
Fuck you, just leave.
Just go grab that gun.
No. Yeah, I'm gonna follow.
The family, unnerved and desperate for answers, summoned the local police. Davis revealed her recorded evidence. Armed officers combed the bushes, hearts pounding in the inky night. But what they encountered defied explanation. The voice taunted them, evading their gaze, a specter of terror mocking their every move. Yet, the enigma remained unsolved, haunting Davis and all who witnessed the video. Some speculate a malevolent creature stalking the reserve. What do you think? Could this chilling voice truly emerge from a hidden realm? A mystery that'll keep us up at night. Number 9. Shadow Secrets. In the eerie stillness of San Fernando Cemetery, Savannah Escoto embarked on a visit with her 4-year-old daughter Isabella to her brother's resting place. But this was no ordinary visit. What lurked in the shadows of the tombstones?
What is it? Come here. Why don't you want to go sit down over there?
Because I'm scared.
Scared of what?
What this girl shadow?
What girl shadow?
What's that? Behind
Behind
the tree.
the tree?
Yeah.
Isabella, young and innocent, sensed a presence, her innocent words tinged with fear. A girl's shadow behind a tree in the cemetery, she exclaimed, pulling her mother away. A child's instincts, unfiltered and genuine. Will this creepy encounter unravel into something that keeps us up at night? Savannah, perplexed and anxious, turned her camera toward the tree, capturing an inexplicable face. A face both there and not translucent like a ghostly whisper, as if the world beyond bled through. What secrets does this ethereal face hold? The passing cars could see it, but could you? Number 8. Possessed playthings. In the realm of chilling tales, this unnerving video emerged on the renowned Spanish-language podcast Paranormal, shared by paranormal investigator Antonio Zamudio. The narrative revolves around Augusto, a 11-year-old boy whose life took a sinister turn after acquiring a peculiar doll from a garage sale. What dark secrets lurked within this seemingly innocuous toy? The innocent purchase birthed obsession. The boy, Augusto, began a relentless dialogue with the doll, spurred by mysterious voices echoing through their house. Could this eerie obsession be the catalyst for something far more sinister? Augusto's desperate mother took a stand, disposing of the doll. Yet, the doll's reappearance 3 days later defied all logic, ominously resting at the foot of the boy's bed. Enter paranormal investigator Antonio, stepping into the unsettling domain to aid the tormented family. Static cameras were deployed, capturing the doll's placement outside Augusto's chamber. What unfolds in the shadows will send shivers down your spine. As the young boy succumbs to slumber, the doll springs to life. Its movements defy the laws of nature. A terrifying reality manifests, recorded by the unflinching static eye. Antonio, struck by horror, takes possession of the doll, locking it away in his own home. What malevolent force has taken residence within this doll? Could it be a spirit or something else entirely? Don't watch this at night. The doll's eerie escapades might unleash horrible nightmares. Number 7. Haunted Hooves. In the shadows of a mysterious horse stable, an enigmatic event was captured by an unknown CCTV camera. The location and source remain shrouded in darkness, adding to the eerie allure. Picture this: a horse seemingly at peace in its stall, the night calm and still. But beware, for the tranquility is shattered at 2:39 a.m. A sinister dark flash streaks across the CCTV feed, heralding an unforeseen disturbance. The horse, once peaceful, spirals into a frenzy, shattering its confines, desperate to escape an unseen terror. Can you feel the tension in the air? What malevolent force could drive a creature to such fear? As the horse roams the stable, its actions turn bizarre, revealing a disturbing encounter. It fixates on another stall, unsettling a fellow horse with panicked kicks and anguished whinnies. What torments these equine souls? Is it a glimpse into a realm beyond our understanding? Whispers circulate, attributing the disturbance to a jinn, a creature known to torment horses. The comments point to an odd, dark flicker, an unsettling omen. Is this a tale of the paranormal, or is it really more twisted than we can fathom? Could this video plunge you into horrible nightmares? This unsettling footage found its way to TikTok, a chilling mystery sparking discussions and fears. Can't get enough of spine-chilling tales? Subscribe now and never miss a scare. Number 6. Ghostly Fair. In the dead of night, in the eerie expanse of Baguio, Philippines, taxi driver Jerick embarks on his nocturnal journey. The city whispers its secrets as the moon casts an ominous glow. What he encounters is beyond explanation.
Saan po kayo, ma'am? Scott Barrio? Sige po. Wala! Diyos ko po! Wala! Multa ata yung nasakay ko ah! Ay, Wala! Wala! Multo yung nasakay ko! Diyos ko! May sumakay kanina! May sumakay kanina, pero bakit nawala? Scout Barrio sabi. May sumakay kanina, wala.
The taxi's door creaks open and then slams shut, as if beckoning an invisible passenger. Jerick swears by the strange sighting. An enigmatic woman donned in a long white and purple dress appears, requesting a ride to Scout Barrio. How could he have known this was a ride he would never forget? He drives through the city's dimly lit streets, the air thick with suspense. Could it be that this mysterious passenger was no ordinary woman, but a specter from beyond the veil? Jerick's disbelief turns to sheer astonishment as he gazes into the rearview mirror, discovering an empty back seat. The woman has vanished into thin air. What secrets does the night hold? Could this be a mere hallucination, or has Jerick unwittingly given a ride to an otherworldly entity, a harbinger of the unknown? Number 5. The Haunting Below. In the heart of El Paso, Texas, a chilling tale unfolds within the depths of an old, forgotten mine. Raul Garcia Ogando's son, a fearless explorer, delves into the darkness, armed with a camera, seeing the unknown. Did you see it? As the camera pans, shadows dance and secrets stir within the depths. There, lurking in the obsidian abyss of the cave, a figure emerges. Can you fathom what entity hides in the dark? Raul, initially unaware, unveils a bone-chilling truth. They were not alone in that forsaken place. What presence haunts these ancient corridors? Drop your theories down below. Number 4. Mirrored Presence. In Morocco, a tale of the supernatural unfolds, reaching us through the eyes of Carlo. His sister Grace ventured to the Riyadh La Russa Hotel in Des, Morocco, capturing the beauty of the 17th century palace-style interior on camera. But it wasn't all merry. What you'll see ahead will shock you. Don't watch this at night if you dare.
This is the door going inside. And then this is going outside. We're now heading to the... Oh, there it is. Oh, sorry.
Will it bring fear upon you, or will it awaken your curiosity?
Oh, there it is. Oh, sorry.
Amidst the grandeur, an unexpected presence materializes. A man, seemingly appearing out of thin air, startles Grace, disrupting the serene moment. Can you feel the chill creeping in? The inexplicable becomes a reality. As she apologizes for almost colliding with the unforeseen intruder, the mystery deepens. Is this a glitch in the Matrix? In the reflection of a mirror, Grace and her husband are visible, but the man is not. Yet, in a breath, he manifests before her, standing in silence. The very essence of the unknown dances in the shadows. Grace turns, her reflection mirrored on another wall, but the man has vanished. Where did he go? The enigma continues. Could this be more than a mere camera blur? Zooming in, the man's visage holds an unsettling quality. Did Grace stumble upon a paranormal event? Or is this a glimpse into a reality glitching at the edges? Number 3. Spectral Drive. In the heart of a desolate mystery, Jordanian paranormal sleuth Hassan Barbaras embarked on an exploration into the abyss, an abandoned, forsaken locale cloaked in secrets. An eerie silence reigns, shattered only by the distant wail of his car alarm.
سيارتي بتزمر. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اخوان سيارتي بتزمر.
What lurked in the shadows, summoning the car alarm's wrath? Curiosity kindled, Hassan retraces his steps, venturing back to uncover the enigma. What could possibly provoke the inanimate?
والله أنا خايف يكون ورا السيارة ويهجم علي. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله أنا خايف يكون ورا السيارة ويهجم علي. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الذي لا يضر مع اسمه شيء في الأرض ولا في السماء وهو السميع العليم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. بسم الله. بسم الله. بسم الله. بسم الله.
In an electrifying moment, an entity lunges from the sunlit void, an embodiment of terror. Fear grips him, but within the heartbeat, it vanishes, as if it was never there. Can you feel the adrenaline surging? The unknown beckons, refusing to reveal its secrets. Unfortunately for Hassan, the ordeal is far from over.
بس يا رب هو يكون. طب خليني السيارة تشتغل يعني. ايه؟ بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله. بسم الله. بسم الله الذي لا يضر مع اسمه شيء. هي. هاي في طبع عدين اخوانا وكلبه وما بعرف. بسم الله. السيارة شغالة يا اخوان. لا اله الا الله. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
The car defies reason, setting off on a spectral journey, steering itself into the shadows. A phantom chauffeur. The inexplicable unfolds before his very eyes. Is this reality, or have we delved into a realm beyond? Number 2. Sacred spirits. In the heart of Pensacola, Florida, within the eerie hollows of the old Sacred Heart Hospital, rests Ozone Pizza, an establishment shrouded in mystery. Nikki, a brave soul and restaurant employee, treads the haunted halls of this forsaken medical realm from 1915, accompanied by co-workers. The clock striking 11:30 at night, they venture into the abandoned whispers of the hospital's history. It's then, amidst the desolation, they glimpse an anomaly, a figure distinct and unsettling behind the window pane.
Oh my God! You see it? It had arms.
Bryson, it had arms.
No, those are arms.
Oh my God! Oh my God! It's a real person.
No, those are arms now. No, those are arms. No, those are arms. No, I don't care. Those are arms.
Yeah, I put the other hat on. I see it. That's f***ing arms.
A shiver races down their spines as they grapple with what they witness. Could it be a specter of the past? The ghosts of former patients and nuns haunting the hollows. The unknown looms, gripping their senses. How can an empty building conceal a lurking presence? Can you feel the fear creeping in? Their capture reveals a thin, enigmatic figure resembling a nun, veiled in a ghostly habit. What secrets lie within these walls? Was this an encounter with an otherworldly entity? Nikki and friends are left pondering. Could this be a restless soul reaching out from beyond? The questions linger in the shadows, demanding answers. Number 1. Beyond the Wall. In the stillness of the night, a tale unfolds in the home of user Will Graves. Alone, he becomes the unwilling audience to an unsettling symphony. A phantom presence treads through his basement's depths. The dread seeps in, for Will believes his abode to be a playground for the supernatural.
Okay, TikTok. So, my power is out at the moment in the basement. And I swear, I keep hearing someone walk. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's kind of creepy. Laundry room still has power, so that's good. But the rest of the basement's power is completely out, which is very strange. I'm not sure what that noise was, but I don't know. I'm home alone right now, so we'll see, I guess. Look out back. No, nothing back there. I don't know. There's been a lot of strange things happening. Figures, shadows. So, I don't know. Maybe some tips, advice would help out. I can't really see anything, but there's no one in here.
He arms himself with a camera, its lens capturing the essence of fear. Every step he takes towards the unknown seems laden with anticipation. Can you feel your heart racing? The basement looms, its shadows dancing with malevolent secrets. As Will descends into the abyss of his basement, a chilling tableau awaits. In the bathtub stands a figure, an eerie specter, oddly fixated on the wall. What could hold its attention in such a macabre manner? The mystery deepens, echoing through the dimly lit space. Did you see it? A mere blink of an eye, and the figure vanishes, leaving behind a void. Will's disbelief lingers in the air, intermingling with the palpable fear. Could this be a trick of the mind, or a manifestation of the supernatural? As you catch your breath from this bone-chilling tale, remember, the true horror is just a click away. Click here for more terrifying encounters that will haunt your every thought.